We all have passions. They enrich our intellect and captivate our imagination, filling us with thoughts we feel compelled to share. But here we are, always on a solitary journey, passing each other by every day. It shouldn't be like this. Introducing Akora, where inquisitive minds connect in virtual seminars, dynamic discussions, expert instructors, and deep dives into your interests. Akora, connecting inquisitive minds.
Hi guys, my name is Burhan. I'm CEO of Akora and a senior at MIT. You can read that as, I'm a total geek. That was great. So I'm a total geek. I've spent so many all-nighters with my friends here talking about everything from how Spider-Man could have climbed the side of the Empire State Building to how Hannibal crossed the Alps on elephants. It's been so many ridiculous conversations. And so, as a pure geek, I was so excited when I realized that we live in the era of massive open online classes. If you don't know, universities from all over the world are posting all of their classes online for free. It sounds amazing, and it is. 81 million people took these classes. It's really a testament to the power of online education. But then, as I looked more into it, I realized that only 7% of people even got halfway through. How could this be? Well, we decided as a team to go out and investigate. We talked to 150 people, live and in person. And in conversation after conversation, everyone said the exact same thing. It was actually kind of strange. So what they said was that these MOOCs were amazing. They were made like brilliant movies. And they came for the first week and were amazed by the production value. They came for the second week and they saw it was amazing. And so they wanted to share it with their friends. Or by the third week, they started doing problem sets and got a little bit stuck and they wanted someone to help with. But then they would turn around and no one was there. These MOOCs are made like great movies. But how many times can you go to the movies alone and not have someone to share that experience with? That's why we've created Akora. So Akora is an online education platform, but nothing like you've ever heard of before. See, at Akora, we believe that learning needs social, so that social is fundamental to learning. You need people. So what do I mean? Is that when you're in a classroom, you get to interact with other people, debate, everyone brings their own background, and when you struggle, they're there to help you, and they give you a reason to show up every day. Really, it is the people that keep you going. You sign up for your classes because you're interested in the content. But really what keeps you going is the friends that you've made along the way. And so at Akora, we like to say that learning is fundamentally social. And so we've created a lightweight seminar. This seminar is different than anything you've heard before. It's not massive. There's only 12 people. It's not open. There's an application. And this is actually critical, because this means that we choose a cohort such that you'll bond with everyone in the cohort. And they're live, so they're not asynchronous. They're not recorded. You get to meet real people in real time. And so these classes are online seminars. You'll get the great content, great instructors, great students, all for $99 a month. Let me put this in terms MIT students can understand. So that's 10 sandwiches at Clover, 9 drinks, 4 yoga classes, or 2 hours of MIT tuition. And we've built these courses for the people that we think need it most, what we call lifestyle learners. These people might be programmers or consultants during the day, but at night they're investigators. They want to know about the architect of their city, the philosophy of the news, what is going on in the world around them. They're really explorers. And we're targeting the explorers right here in Boston, the young working professionals working in this area. And we built a product that we really think that they'll love. You may ask how we know. Well, I'm getting to that. Don't worry about it. So we launched a class called The Philosophy of Fake News. It was taught by a Harvard fellow, and 2/3 of the people said that it was such an amazing experience that they were absolutely going to tell all of their friends. And 2/3 of people are ready to repurchase this month. But most importantly, And I really don't want to take this for granted. 100% of these people, all people who had never met before, said they were going to stay in contact with everyone they met in the class. Think about that. A month later, today, after they had this random interaction for a month, they still talk to everyone in the class. That's really quite remarkable. And we've been working... You guys really love to clap. So we've gotten 25 instructors signed up. These are PhDs and adjunct faculty, and we've had actually the vast majority of people we've even asked be ready to sign up. Why? Well, we do pay them more. They get 20% more than they would get otherwise if they were also teaching. But really, it's that they get to teach what they love. We don't have any creative controls, and they get to teach about whatever 12 people are ready to take classes on. It allows them to talk about things and really geek out in a level never before made. And I'm excited to announce today something really phenomenal. So there's a co-working space in Boston, a few blocks away from here actually. They're called Engine. And they realized that their goal is the same as ours. They have 150 tenants, most of whom would never know each other before. And they want to build community. Well, how else do you build community than by bringing people together over something they love? Our classes. And so we're going to bring our classes to all 150 of their tenants. This is the team that's brought to you this. There's myself, Alex, and Gabe. We're all undergrads, and we're all engineers. What that means is that we've been in school all of our lives. We've kind of been through the ropes and really feel that this is the way to go. So much so that when we met, that this was the exact same thing that we were thinking about. And so I think we have a really great team here. And if you like, you can also join our team. If you're interested in a partnership, whether you have a co-working space or a company in mind that wants to bring its people together, you want to join our team as an engineer or a designer, or just take one of our classes, you can fill out this 10-second survey at Akora.io demo day right now. So it's Akora. We connect inquisitive minds. Connect with us. Thank you, guys.